Hello everyone, welcome to Rise of Patience. Our stream today will be about standard games between Dave and Linky. If you remember, Dave played in the King of Sahara. His team did not lose a single game in the whole tournament. So that was something I was not expecting, but yes, his team even won in the grand finale with a 4-0 score. Here we've got Linky, who's a part of PLA5. Many players thought PLA5 would make it to the grand finale, but they were very close, and they missed it by a single game, and let EL2 get in the grand finale. But nonetheless, Linky, who's a great player, I think one of the best standard players in the community, is here challenging Dave. Let's see how this goes. On one side, we've got Inca versus China. I think just by looking at the nations, I can clearly say that Inca is a better nation. Chinese player would need a lot of rare resources to rescue him, and even then, I don't think it's possible to equal the wealth bonus that Inca provides. So the Inca player has got wool, gems, and citrus. Gems is good. Wool is also good. On this side, Dave has got diamonds, relics, and sugar. So one thing is for sure, the 3 best rares in the game are with Dave. So that's really good. 3 best non-library rares, let me clear. There is furs on bison on this side and wine on this side. So rare wise, I feel Dave has a slight advantage. If Linky can secure this silk, then he may be able to even the rare advantage. Dave started with a science 2, while regular start for Linky. Inca are the weakest in age 1. They have to get to age 2 in order to start using their wood advantage. So it looks like Linky is already not doing so good. He just lost a woodcutter camp. I think he just realized that his opponent is Chinese because he did not scout this part before. So now he'll have to go and build somewhere else. Let's see where he builds. Oh, he's lucky he's able to get a +6 on this. So this should be able to save him, although actually he does have enough wood for the rest of the game. So I think it should be alright. This wood and this 3 and +5 should be enough for him to last the rest of the game. Now I want to see if Dave is going for a Civic too. No, he is not. He's aging as soon as possible at 319, which is a very good one. Also being Chinese and Science 2, I think he should have got more ruins, but that's not a lot more compared. Assuming that he went for Science 2, I feel like even Linky might have an advantage in the number of ruins he has received. So Science 1 has been skipped here. Let's see what's the plan. Senate, I am assuming a senator soon, but yes, Dave is also... He's also turtling here. He's going to push Linky as far as possible. But lucky for Linky, he's got 2 mountains at least, so it's not too bad. 2 mountains will not do him very good for the long game, but I see that if he builds his 3rd city here, he also gets this massive mountain, and which should be enough for the rest of the game. So raids coming here from Linky and a stable from Dave as well. Linky has got 60 knowledge versus 55 knowledge. And I wonder if Linky is going to raid these rares or if he even knows these rares. He doesn't know about diamond. Linky is also senator. And Dave has towered sugar here. A very good job there. Linky still does not know about sugar and diamonds, but he knows about relics, and I'm hoping that he will be raiding it very soon. So this is a dilemma for Linky. Will he build a city here to save his woodcutter camp, or will he get a city here to get access to this metal mine? I think he should get a city here. This is a much better site because if Dave gets a castle here and he pushes this woodcutter camp back, then that's it for Linky. He will not have any other wood camp. Linky is building a front tower and Dave can see that. And Dave built the temple just at the right time to deny this city position. So far, the eco is clearly in favor of Dave. Well, being Chinese, it's easier initially to. It's very easy initially to get your eco up because first instant villagers, cheaper science, and I also feel that in this one, Dave has got very good amount of resources. There is wood here, there is wood here, and since Dave has science 3 now, he can even go for the granary researches and max out his 200 eco. So here is Linky going for, I think he will be going for relics, but Dave is already prepared with 2 light cavalries. That's a good one. Linky does not have a barracks yet, so I don't think he can fight these 2 light cavalry. The only way to fight these 2 light cavalry would be to send 1 or 2 heavy infantries. But remember, the strength of Inca is in the late game, not early game. So right now, I can't believe it though. Dave has just as much wealth income as the Inca player here. And yeah, just as I expected, Linky will get a fort here to claim this mountain. That's a very, very smart move. Dave on this side has enough mountains that he doesn't need to worry about in this game. Nice defense on the wine, and he'll also defend relics. I feel, yes, he will defend relics. That's a very good one. So far, Linky has not been able to finish any raids. He has not been able to deal any important damage, but on the bright side, Linky is doing pretty well eco-wise. Dave has also not raided him much. I think that Dave's plan is to go for... Yeah, I think his plan is to go for an age 4 attack. On this side, Linky seems to be planning for an age 3 attack. Or maybe not, because he has enough wealth to go for science 3 after this. But overall, they're still very even, and I have to commend Dave that he's able to equal Linky despite Linky being Inca. So his knowledge income, of course, 150 is not bad. 200 for Inca. I think for a non-Inca civilization, 150 wealth income is very, very decent. No attrition research from Linky, so Dave can continue running around in this territory without any attrition damage being taken by him. Eco-wise, both of them still very strong. I don't think any particular player is doing better than the other. And their attrition has been researched finally. And that will go down. I think if Dave had continued raiding here, he might be in a good position. But anyway, let's see. So his plan doesn't seem to be to continue to do much damage. He just wants to keep Linky on his toes, because it's easy for Inca players to even outboom till age 5, while the opponent could be in age 3 or just reaching age 4 because of the tremendous wealth bonus that they receive. And Linky will lose his... Yes, Linky just lost his senator. Linky's tried to micro, but the thing is, he just lost his senator, so, and he does not have the units numbers. So I think they will be able to kill this knight as well. Yeah, that knight will go down. Game's looking very strong so far. I do not know who might win this. So Dave is going for science 4, so I don't think he wants to finish this game early. And he is clicking up age 4 without military, so you know what that means. He will go for printing press the moment he ages, and he's going to try to outboom Linky in h5. I think he would have been better off trying to kill in h4, but anyway. That battle gave him enough time to accumulate resources. Yes, printing press coming here. Now he will probably have more knowledge income than Linky. Yes, very likely. But thing is Linky going to let him h to 5? Because there's no castle here, and that means Dave will have a harder time defending this city. His castle is on this side defending Silk. And this is a very interesting thing about the Chinese fire lances. Their range is 12, which is highest range any unit can have in h4. And they tried to snipe the scout, but no, he did not succeed there. Dave is also sending a spy. I think he'll be spying this library, or informing the library very soon. Very strong game still. I feel like at this rate Linky will not be able to fight, but so far, so Linky is behind in technology, and even in army I don't see much army from Linky, so it's very tricky to say what's going to happen, because I did not expect the Chinese player to outdo the I did not expect the Chinese player to outdo the Inca player in terms of knowledge. That's very interesting here. So Linky is building. Oh, Linky was going to build the city, but this castle cancelled it. So Linky just knows about this castle now. He did not know there was a castle here before. And now he's raiding relics. Yes, 2 heavy cavalry are enough to do any damage. And I don't know why Linky is trying to attack with these catapults. That's a very bad move, because if he upgraded them to bombards before attacking, that would have been much better. Dave is ready for h5. Meanwhile, Linky has a very strong eco, but still I don't think he will be aging. And raids coming here. Dave is not prepared to take this raid. He'll have to garrison inside. Let's see, does Linky know about? No. So this is a mistake by Linky. He should know that the first city always has a diamond or has some rare resource, and he should make the effort to find out what is here. He's missing diamonds. Diamond is a very strong rare. I would even say if I could get one rare in this game, I would rather have diamond or sugar than anything else. Just because the wealth is the most important rare resource in this game. So here Dave is going for h5, and once h5, I feel Chinese with their Minutemen upgrade, they can kill any civilization. And these fire lances seem to be doing very good against even heavy cavalries. Okay, so I feel like Linky had plenty of chances to attack, but even now it's not bad. You can see that Linky did catch up with the knowledge income. Eventually he will age not too late. Maybe within 2 minutes of Dave's aging, he will be able to age. And the thing is, Dave still has the numbers advantage. Dave has more units, and on this side Linky is not only far behind, he also does not have as many units. But the good thing is Linky's wealth income, that is an extraordinary 316 wealth income. None of the players have built any wonders so far, and yeah, nice using bison. These raids from Linky could change a lot. Okay, so the attack has started, and looks like Linky may not be in time to... It doesn't look like Linky will be able to save himself in time, because Linky is just aging and Dave is already sieging meanwhile. So let's see so I don't think Linky will be able to save this city for sure. This city will go down. The question is if he'll be able to come back after that. There is a tower behind this, but it's not good enough to save him. So this army is mostly comprised of heavy cavalries and light infantry. So you can see that there's only two heavy infantry. So I wonder if Dave can fight this. He does not have enough heavy infantry here. I also want to see if Minutemen we'll be seeing Minutemen or not. No Minutemen yet, but Linky was able to take back his city. Oh, he's getting militia. That is a horrible decision. I don't think he should be getting militia. Militia are just going to take some damage at best. They will not be able to deal any damage to the opponent. There are 3 stables here, so lucky for Linky, he has only lost wood income here, not his metal and wealth. So he could still continue spamming his heavy horses. Although he's not doing that. What are you doing, Linky? I think Linky, Dave tried to bribe some units. So now Linky is getting careful with the explorer. Now Linky has research Minutemen. Is he going to pull in all the Minutemen? Because I think that is a very good strategy. Does Dave have Minutemen? Because Minutemen at Chinese. Oh, Dave does have Minutemen. Check this out. And I can't believe it. Nice game by Dave. He actually won against Inca with China. I would never have expected this to happen. And maybe Linky could have a last shot when he could have brought all of his militia together and try to destroy this army. But anyway, that's our first game. We've got a total of 5 games between Dave and Linky. Let's get into the second game. Here we have the second game. Dave as British and Linky as Mongols. Again, I have to say Mongols are the better nation when comparing it to British. British are the slowest of all, while Mongols are the fastest of all. The difference is just too stark. Dave is going for a military one start. Usually it's not recommended with British, I feel, because British are already slow and this military one makes them even slower. Linky is going to defend this with his barracks. That's good. But the thing is, if you are forcing the the Mongol player to get a barracks, that itself is a big deal. Because if they are spending resources on barracks and creating units in ancient, that means they will not be able to spend wood in making stables. And if you can deny stables for the Mongol player, that's their main strength. The free raiders that they get is too good. So in this game, Dave has received more ruins thanks to the scouting from his units as well. And I also saw him take a corner ruin from Linky, which is weird. I can't believe Linky forgot to take a corner ruin. It's very stupid. Well, lucky for Linky this time, Linky he's got sugar, he's got papyrus here. Papyrus gives him cheap science research. Sugar gives him 10% food discount on everything. So that is a big deal as well. For Dave, he has got horses, nice, and silver. I feel Dave still has got nice rares, so both of them have about the same quality of rares. Oh, not when you consider relics. So if Dave can hold this relics, I feel relics, horses, and silver are really strong 3 rares. Pappy and sugar are also good, but the third rare for Linky, copper, and citrus, no, they're just meh. Nothing too strong. Here is Linky going for stable and the rush. That's usually the raid that is usually associated with Mongol. Let's see how Dave takes that. And Dave is ready. He's already there with his longbowmen, and these longbowmen are the best counters for these raiders because they are upgraded archers and they are better than the regular archers. I feel like these longbowmen could even snipe a single light horse. Nice raise on this side. Now all Dave has to do for some time is defend, and all Linky has to do is do as much damage as possible while Dave is just trying to defend himself. There are 3 ruins here that have not been taken. I also see that Linky just found out about relics, so he should be going for attacking there. I wonder if Dave will try to defend relics or not. Against Mongols, may not be a wise decision to go for these corner rares initially because they will almost always get raided. Dave has got Despot, a very good choice. He cannot go Senator in this game because if he goes Senator, he'll almost lose this. The only advantage the British Senator would give him is the healing, because British can almost never take use of their extra commerce gap in the early game, and I don't think at the rate it is going, Mongols will let him survive for late game. So Despot was a very good choice there. So on this side you can see both Dave and Linky are going for siege factories. Linky's relics was just raided. He will lose this raider, but at least he raided the rare resource. That's a good one. So Linky is doing pretty good, as you would expect from a Mongol player. Nice food income on this side though. Dave not doing so good with the income, but the thing is Dave has got an army, and if he keeps destroying things, then he can use the plunder from destruction to make more units or make more eco. That is going to help him. Meanwhile on this side, Linky's barracks is too far behind, and even though he has got a better eco, I'm not sure if he'll be able to defeat this, at least with the army he has right now. Oh, and Dave was able to defend, like saved 7 HP left on this temple, and he was able to defend this. Wow, nice. I did not expect that. So Despot here as well, and I think he's doing pretty good right now. Oh, and nice one, really nice one. Let's see if Dave can destroy more of these buildings, because that's something that he needs right now. If he keeps destroying these buildings, he can even the odds with his low commerce income. Dave just got 100 food out of that. That's a really nice one. Let's see. Also, you can see that Dave is slightly starving on resources. He does not have a very good wood camps, not enough wood camps in this, so I wonder if he'll be able to ever max out his commerce income. At least not until age 4. He'll have to spend another food cost for building a woodcutter camp here for these 3. Not an economic decision though. But Dave is doing pretty good here. He is getting Civic 2. He is still destroying buildings. On this side, Linky has got a tower behind the city of Kabul. And these longbowmen outrange the oh man, that was a bad one by Linky. What was he trying to do with that catapult? And they will get another plunder from that one. There are 2 towers here from Linky, and I wonder if Linky will be able to defend the city, because right now, even though he still has better eco, I am not sure how good he is doing overall. These two towers should be very useful for him for defending, but just looking at the army here for Dave's army is mostly archers, so I think Linky should spend on, oh nice one, this castle is a very good one by Linky. I think it should be enough for him to survive. Meanwhile, yep, Linky is still on with his raids, and he was able to destroy the relics merchant, so that's important. If this castle completes, then it'll be difficult for Dave to take this city. So he needs to march on the city as soon as possible. Let's see if he knows that. He doesn't even know about the towers. So according to him, this city could be by itself. Dave is also researching militia, so I'm not sure if this militia is to capture this city. It is to capture this city. He is getting everything he has. And the castle is still not complete. That does suck for Linky. I think he should have sped up this castle. He should have used all these woodcutters to build. That may not be a good idea. Now Dave can see the castle being completed, but he has to deal with this first. And Dave is attacking this castle. He does not want the castle to be completed. That is a very good one. And I think this could be the end of Linky again. Yes, it is. I cannot believe he is defeating the Mongol player with British. That was a pretty good attack. I'm sure Linky was not expecting this, because even now Dave does not have as good an eco as Linky, but the armies made all the difference. Only if Linky had spent more time in creating this castle, he should have sent more villagers to this, because if this castle completed, then it would have been almost impossible for Dave to kill with 2 towers and a castle guarding the city. Now this is just too late. Yeah, Linky should have brought all the militia before. And Linky has a lot of javeliniers here, but against these heavy cavalries, they are not going to make much difference. This looks like game over. Let me see if there's any hope here. That was really nice play. Really nice game by Dave. I again did not expect this outcome, but that's how it is. So Dave versus Linky, game number 2, and Dave wins this with 2-0. Really nicely played. I'll be back with game number 3 in 2 or 3 minutes. See you. This is game number 3. We have got again Linky as Mongols, and this time Dave as Germans. So I'll just read out some of the things that Linky said about the first 2 games. Linky said that the first game, Dave had 0 misclicks. He was playing it perfectly. And in the second game, Linky thinks that what Dave did there was the perfect medieval age rush guide. And if anybody wants these replays, I can send it to him later. But this is game number 3, and this time Dave is Germans, which is a top tier nation, so he should have a better chance of winning. At the same time, Linky should have a better chance in this game because yeah, Linky did not get rushed, but at the same time he is against Germans who are superb at their eco. Germans have one of the best starts in this game, and this time Linky has got more ruins as well. Last time Dave was leading in the ruins, So I think Germans are just little bit behind Mongols in terms of fast starts, not too behind though. So here is Linky's raids. He is sending 2 horse archers, but Dave is going to protect. He's going first for the papyrus. He wants to save this papyrus probably because it's a great rare. On this side, they now Linky is going for copper. There are 2 ruins not been taken yet. Linky is going for whatever is here, and he will be surprised when he finds out there is a light horse already waiting. Dave is just spamming horses right now, nothing else. And Dave is doing pretty good in defending. You look at that heavy cavalry was not able to make any damage, and he's already dead. I think similar thing for this horse archer, or maybe no, this horse archer could do some damage. Linky has already gotten his 3rd city, getting temple, commerce too, and going for despot now. And nice raids by Dave. He is going to get this relics out, I'm sure. Barracks coming on this side. So far, I think Linky's raids have been more of a distraction than doing actual damage. But even if distractions, it's fine. The Mongol player gets free raiders, so even if he loses them and it buys him some time, it's not that bad. He is getting a tower in the front, just like how he did last time, and Dave is getting a 3rd city. I think with this city he will be able to get closer, and this could be a raiding site for Dave, and this could be a raiding site for Linky. Dave is still raiding with those 2 horses. Those 2 light horses have given him more return on investment than anything so far. He forced Linky to garrison that caravan inside. Linky is sending more raiders, and eco wise Linky is still leading. Linky is leading by a good margin actually, but David has a better knowledge income here. And here are some raids. I think Linky would have successfully completed that raid, but they've already had units. And I don't know if Linky knows about this cotton merchant. Like he's not even trying to raid the cotton merchant, which is weird. And Linky is, I think he's going to use these heavy infantry for raiding the papyrus. Linky has aged. Dave on this side, he's just going to click up. And now Linky is coming with the steppe nomads and pikemen. Linky is also going to attack now. So I think attacking in age 3 with Mongols is a very good idea, because Mongols are almost one of the fastest to rage age 2 and 3 both. Oh, and nice move by Dave. He has sent crossbows. Crossbows are strong against both of these units. and Dave was able to dismantle this whole raiding party by himself. That was a good idea, and he did not take too much damage. Meanwhile, Linky did lose 3 units. Oh my god, no, Linky, don't do that, man. There are two barracks from Linky. He is trying to defend. He's trying to get the city as much as he can. Like, I think Dave does not have. Dave only has single barracks. He's just building the second barrack, and one trebuchet is not enough. Oh, nice one. Actually, this pikeman will kill the papyrus merchant, but at this point, the papyrus does not make much difference. What makes the difference is whether they will hold the city or not. Dave is going to use these crossbows to annoy Linky as much as possible. And Linky actually has a bigger army. I think if he just went inside this city of Kiel, he could capture this. Meanwhile, this side Dave is he's planning to attack in H4. Oh, and all militia mobilized. Dave has 4 crossbows, and yeah, I did not expect Dave to be able to hold this city. But so far it looks like he is holding it. He is holding it very well. Dave has lost the city of Kiel. Can he hold this for too long? So far no, and Linky is using his light cavalry to attack from the right. I mean, Dave is attacking from the cavalry right side. These crossbows who are attacking from behind have done so much damage. This despot will die at the hands of militia. Yeah, Linky better save these trebuchet before it's too late. Oh man, that was unexpected. I did not expect Dave to survive this one, but let's see. And where is Linky firing? Why is he not firing at the stable? Like, he's still firing on the city of Kiel, which does not need to be saved. And he stopped making more infantry. And let's see. So this is actually very close. Dave just bribed one of the archers, and Dave just needs to hit once on this senator and it'll be dead. Dave's eco is doing horribly. I think if Dave can survive this one, even after that, I'm not sure if he'll be able to win or not, because Linky is making a lot of these crossbows. I mean, Dave is making a lot of these crossbows, but Linky is countering them with cavalry, just enough cavalry to survive. This is going to be an all-in battle. Dave, oh man, Linky bought these citizens to repair the city, but it turned out that they cannot repair because the city was just recaptured, and Dave is getting all of his militia now. Linky needs to keep pumping out more units. He does not have time to waste. That's a nice number of crossbows there. That's a lot of crossbows actually. What Linky needs is he needs to get these crossbows out of the game, because the crossbows are making it very difficult for Linky to get anything done. And Linky's despot is also low on health. So more cavalry, yeah, that's what Linky needs actually. More and more cavalry. He needs a lot of cavalry to take care of this crossbow mania that Dave is producing here. Linky just lost his despot, so his units are not getting any armor anymore. Dave still continues to produce more and more of these units. But I think now it's going to be... Oh, he's coming for another bribe. He's coming for another bribe. He is going to bribe this crossbow. Oh, he bribed an almost dead crossbow, but that's still a very good one. Better than not bribing anything. I have to commend Dave for surviving so long. It's not easy. I definitely did not expect him to survive for this long. So Dave is using his food to produce crossbows. I mean, the villagers, while he uses everything else for... Oh man, and here comes the GG. Really nice defense by Dave, but he just got unlucky there. And well played by Linky. He did not let up. He did not give up, even though his armies were getting destroyed again and again. And Dave did a little overboom, as you can see. He is ready for H4 while Linky nowhere closer. Okay, let's go into the game number 4 right now. Here we are in game number 4. Let me quickly upgrade the scorecard. So we've got 2 game victories for Dave, and the first game, I still think the first and second games were really well done by Dave. He won with nations that I don't think could have beat the opponent's nation ever. I don't think British could ever beat Mongols in a close range battle. Also, I don't think China can ever beat Inca, but he made it happen. That was nice. Even last game, he did very well. And Linky, I have to say, Linky's attack was strong. He aged to medieval and did not waste any minute. He started attacking right after that. Linky is Japanese, so Japanese again super strong. If I had to, right, Japanese and Korea, no doubt Japanese is the better nation. Somehow Linky has been getting lucky with the nations. I won't say that about last game because Germans are just as good as Mongols. You could even argue Germans are better than Mongols sometimes in the late game. Dave has destroyed his temple and gone for the science to start with Koreans. Let's see how strong it is. So unless he gets more ruin bonus with the science 2, it's a waste. We'll just find out very soon. So far he seems to have been getting some ruins. Is Dave going to run into this? No, he will not, but Linky will get this one. And here is Linky going for the commerce 2 and military start at the same time. Linky is also going for Civic 2 on this side. Dave already has Civic 2. He's going to build it, I think. That's a strong point about Korea. They can continue building even if they're being attacked. No other nation can do that. Oh man, that's why Korea are just too strong. Korea are just too strong in this aspect, but apart from that, I feel like they do not hold up very well against a nation like Japan, where you could get a 200 food income in a snap. Now, Linky is very lucky he was able to start this city before this temple was completed, else he would be pushed back. Dave is going to bribe this table. Nice one. Very nice one. So, if Dave wins with against Japan with Korea, that will be very very funny. I never expect something like that to happen. Now Dave has also got gems not to forget and diamonds. Oh, Dave sometimes manages to get very good rares usually. So Despot from Linky, and I think Linky is not going to waste any time. He'll just start going for medieval already. And here's some raids from Dave. He's sending 2 horse archers. I don't think Linky is ready to defend that. Oh, also Linky has got some nice raids, so I don't think there is any imbalance. Silver and Pappy against gems and diamonds. I would even say silver and Pappy are better. Dave has just aged as well. Dave is going for, well, his eco is better than Linky as expected from the senator, but still is it's not a guarantee that he will be able to beat his opponent even after that eco, because the Japanese player has got Despot and these heavy infantry from Japanese. They do a lot of damage to buildings. Two trebuchet from Linky. I think yes, that's a medieval attack that we are going to be seeing very soon. Let's see what Dave knows about Linky's territory. He knows about the 2 important rares that he should know about, which is more than enough at this point. And he does not know that Linky is using relics. Oh no, or he does. Yes, he is sending the pikemen here. Now, if the question is if Dave can defend this, because actually it's easier to defend a city with Koreans than any other nation. Linky is going to run into this lookout, and I also think he will be able to destroy this lookout. Oh, he should destroy this lookout. Come on, Linky, don't run back. Just at least waste some resources for Dave. That is not a good idea. I would have wanted him to destroy this. Anyway. Linky is getting another barracks. He's maxed out at 150. Meanwhile, Dave is going for granaries. I think he wants to max out his food income to 200 very soon, but just how this game is going, I'm not sure if Linky will allow him. Dave has also got this sneaky lookout that Linky could miss. Lookouts and buildings close to the city, like lookouts and towers, they count as units, so they prevent city capture. Dave is also getting attrition because he knows Linky could come with Linky could be coming with some militia, and militia are not protected by the supply ability of the despot. They will just die. I feel this is a strong defense on this side. 2 towers, 1 lookout. Yeah, that's more than what Dave needs. And on this side, a second stable coming from Linky. Linky needs to destroy these buildings as soon as possible before Dave ages, because if Dave ages, it could be too late. Also, I see that Dave doesn't have a castle and Linky doesn't have a castle either. Army wise, they both look very strong. That's one tower down for Linky. And that's a heavy infantry versus heavy infantry fight. That's a lot of heavy infantry. Dave has archers. And Dave was also able to bribe a heavy infantry from. So now the thing is, I actually do not know who might win this, because it's so difficult to guess from here. Hey Mouse and Duzzles and Giorgio Ramstrock, welcome to the stream. I just saw the chats. But so far it looks like if Dave destroys this trebuchet, it could be over. Yes, I think it could be over. Oh no, Linky is not giving up. He has got another trebuchet. That was a superb battle by Dave. I cannot believe. Yeah, I just cannot believe that he was able to overturn this one. And Linky is now low on units. Linky can age, but not as fast as Dave. Dave will be aging faster. Also, Linky has got a higher knowledge income. I don't know how is that. Well, very likely Linky has the. Oh, he doesn't have the literacy upgrade either. Dave is aging. Both of them are aging at the same time. Dave does have the literacy. Even then, he's behind Linky. Linky has got 2 universities full. Also silver Pappy, and he's now using relics. Dave is making a stable here, so this stable will be the raiding point. You can expect a lot of raiders to come out of this table. Here is Dave maxing out his food income almost to 190, 210. He has this very weird metal mine here that will not be close to a city. Oh, there's furs here that nobody's using. So here is Dave going for furs, and he's also going for the furs with a knight. So I think his plan is to destroy any merchant and then utilize it. Meanwhile, is Dave going to prioritize getting castle? Meanwhile, on this side also, is Linky going to prioritize castle? I don't see castle yet. I think they're just going to fight without castles. And here starts the raids. Now, Linky needs to be very careful about these raids, because if done right, these raids could destroy everything. And I mean everything. Because in these dragoons, even they can take out an upgraded villager, the militia upgraded villager, in 2 hits. Not a militia itself though. It takes 3 hits to destroy a militia. But still, these are very deadly. If you forget these, you could lose a lot of units. Now, here is something Dave has got. Well, Dave has got a lot of archers, and that's the problem here. Not many archers not many anti. Oh, come on! This monarch is bribing. Can you believe that monarch was bribing? In a lot of damage being done here. And GG comes from Dave. Well, what Dave needed was, yes, he needed an army that could fight age 4 armies, because archers are useless in age 4. These arquebusiers counter archers, all the cavalry counter archers, almost everything except heavy infantry is good against archers. So yeah, not a good idea to keep them later, and Dave did not successfully keep up with army production later. Hello guys, this is game number 5, the last of this series. Um, just hold on. That's a very good title by Mouse. Red Bull's wife versus Boo's wife. I will put that I'll put that as the title of this video. So this time we have got Linky as Koreans and Dave as Mongols. As I said, it's going to be very difficult for Linky to defend against Mongols. Mongols are straight up one of the best nations in this game, and Koreans, well, they're good. You can see, as you saw last game, how well Koreans can defend, but against Mongols, well, still difficult. Mongols, Japanese, Germans, these are all superb nations, and in order to defend, you have to not just survive, not just defend. You have to be able to outboom your opponent and make bigger armies than them. The problem is that Mongols get faster cavalry production, so it's almost impossible to outmake or outproduce cavalry compared to Mongols. So Linky did delete the temple, but he did not go for the science 2 start. So here, everything looks good. Let's check out the ruin bonus, because Linky is going to need the ruins if he has to win. Yes, he has got the ruins, so that's the first thing he needs in order to balance the advantage that Mongol player gets. So here's 80 and 60 for food wood versus 95. I see that Dave is not going for the raids. They've even skipped military 1 compared to Linky, who did go for military 1. I think Linky is expecting an attack on this city, a raid, but Dave is not going to go for that. Instead, Dave will just go get a city. So this is weird. We are seeing the Korean player raiding or whatever he's doing, and while the Mongol player is going for military 2. So that's a nice one. Linky is he forced Dave to get that wine merchant out. And Linky is also going to raid this diamond now. And this city is going to complete. Oh, Dave just made a stable without military 2. That's strange. I did not expect that. So on this side, yeah, Dave. Oh no, Link. Yeah, Dave is ambushing, and I don't know what he. Oh, he is going to ambush this diamonds merchant. That's important right now, because if this diamond merchant goes down, oh no, Linky just got his scout here. So that is a very good one. That is a very good one. I feel like Dave might still lose this outcome, and Linky needs to bring this closer. So that was nice. Dave was able to snipe the militia I'm expecting Dave to attack this city very soon. Yeah, his build order looks like he's going to go for a medieval rush. And Linky is going for Senator as expected from the Korean player. Yeah, Korean players mostly go for Senators just because it enhances their defense effect. But yeah, eventually this diamond merchant survived. Nobody else survived around this, but the merchant survived. This is a very strong merchant, a veteran merchant, in fact. Linky is just sending light horses everywhere to raid. Light horses are really good for raiding because they can run away, but they don't do much damage. So if there is a light horse raiding not too far from your merchant or from your barracks or stable, you could defend it mostly. And here is the defense army from Dave. He went with both of the light cavalries.
No, I'm getting ready now. I just want to make sure. Oh, okay.
Oh, what is Linky doing? Linky, come on, man! Don't waste your light cavalry. That light cavalry is almost dead. Just one more hit and it will die. So far, I think that Linky has got a very decent knowledge income. Also knowing that he's got relics and spice. Those are two super rares initially compared to what Dave has got. Well, diamonds is still strong, I have to say. Diamonds and wine versus relics and spice. It's difficult to decide which one is better. I will say it's a tie. Look at that island that Linky has formed. That's a lot of cavalry. That's a lot of cavalry. Linky is leading overall. And he went for the attack, but no, that was waste. That's a very nicely put tower by Dave. It's going to defend this diamonds for almost a long time. Yeah, I think Linky needs to send a heavy infantry or heavy cavalry to get this out. And I hope Linky finds out that there's a tower here, because this tower could get bribed by Linky if he sees it. Oh, that's a nice raiding party by Dave. He is sending a lot of raiders. That's 3 raiders. Oh, yeah, Dave is very serious about this raid.
45 minutes.
Alright, finally, the kind of attack I was expecting. Yes, he is going for a medieval age attack. And Linky, as you can see here, is preparing for age 4. And he's not even prepared. There's no towers on this city. I think this city could go down very easily if Dave does not... I mean, if Linky is not careful. Yeah, he's just getting a tower now. So Dave easily has, like, no doubt he has more units than his opponent. And Dave is upgrading to Trebuchet, which will do more damage to the city. But it's still difficult to decide because Dave, yeah, look at that. Linky will be age 4 way sooner than Dave will be. Dave is not even thinking about age 4 at this point. And Linky is still raiding, which is good. They forgot to do the militia research. He's just doing that now. And let's see. So these royal Hwoarangs, somebody told me that these Hwoarangs are not as strong as the crossbows. I'm going to check their stats. So crossbows get 16 attack and 10 range and 90 HP. I want to compare that with the Hwoarang credentials. Nice raids, nice raids. These raids continue, and that's 1 horse archer dead. So this is 97 HP, 17 attack. Linky is age 4. Dave is nowhere near age 4 now. Dave has no other choice except to just run into the city. I really wish that Linky had more towers behind us. But anyway, what's the plan for Dave? So far things are not looking very good for Dave. He has a lot of army, but it's just that he is not in a very strong position. That's like 3 trebuchet, and yeah, that castle will be stopped. Whoa, this could be a very strong one. I think I feel like Linky could still lose this even though he's an age ahead, because that's a strong army by Dave. He's trying to balance his library research while at the same time going for attack. That's one caravan down. 108 wealth income from Linky, still same as Dave's 105. Let's see what's the army composition here. The army composition is mostly heavy infantry. So what Linky needs is arquebusiers. Yes, he needs these arquebusiers. So there is Monarch here, and this Monarch is going to make it very easy for Linky to spam heavy knights. This is an ambitious attack by Dave. Because he's losing cavalry, a lot, and if Dave cannot keep up this cavalry, then these archers will overpower whatever Dave has got in these infantries. And here comes the heavy infantry from Dave. There's a lot of heavy infantry, and if Dave can protect them, only if Dave can protect them. Meanwhile, Linky has forgotten about repairing this city, so remember, this city could still go down. And now these arquebusiers, just perfect units. Arquebusiers plus these heavy knights are just what Linky needs to overturn this game. Oh, Linky forgot to turn them into a militia. Yeah, doesn't look very good for Dave at this point. He is nowhere close to age 4, and yeah, he has decided he's going to come back. So oftentimes you might have noticed that it's more than the nations. What decides the game is ruins. We have seen this happening in a number of games, that regardless of who has the better nation, it's the player with higher ruin count who wins in the end. And yeah, Dave resigns. So actually, if I consider this a best of 5, then Linky wins the game, wins the best of 5. That was a super play by Linky, and it's very strange that we saw some unexpected nation, some very weak nations winning in this best of 5. For example, Koreans winning against Mongols, that was a surprise to me, and China winning against Inca, British winning against Mongols, those were all surprises to me. Really well played, and that'll be the end of this best of 5 series. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you all later. Bye bye.